Hey, hi, and hey. So apparently I've been having some audio issues, uh, which I realized last week, and I thought it was just like the microphone being like not aligned correctly or something. But I guess I'm just on your left side all of the time, for a reason I'm not sure about, and which I will look into some more. But until then, I hope you'll be patient with me yelling into your left ear. And yeah, after the free weekend, I had to buy Crusader Kings 3, and it really got its hooks into my brain, and uh it's like really a game where you just completely lose track of time, and it's like, oh no, it's 1 a.m. I should go to bed, and you just want to do one little thing because something weird happened in the world, and you just got to do this one thing, and it's 2 a.m. now. So I basically forced myself not to stream Crusader Kings today, and instead continue COD, which is a cool game I like. Uh, so for a little change of pace, I think the music, maybe the master volume is a bit low, and yeah, I might stream like an entire campaign of Crusader Kings at some point. If I, it should be something with like a goal I can reach, so it doesn't just like it's not like I do an episode and then that there's no end because you just stop playing in this game unless you die. But enough about that. It's back to CUD. Um, with this little uh horny gunslinger, I guess. Um, this is weird. I I don't know what these hotkeys are. I'm pretty sure I set different ones. Uh, but anyway, um, this character has a carapace. It has burrowing claws to dig through walls and dig up and down floors. Can spit slime. They, it's not really it. They can spit slime. They can emit a pulse that shuts down artifacts and robots. This might be. Um, I'm a bit confused now because my sprint is Shift Q. So map key. Yeah, it's a little Q if I do that. Just gonna press what I pressed last time. Okay, yeah, it hasn't changed. It just looks differently. And I guess I can meditate. Um, yeah, burning claws. I picked the irritable genome. Um, what's it called? Defect. Which every time, basically, I get every other level. My mutation point gets spent randomly, which hasn't been much of an issue so far. Um, I have some pistols here, and went down a bit the short blade tree um, with the epiphany that these we have horns and we have the burrowing claws, which both count as short blades, and I think both of them have a penetration value that basically stacks forever, which means you can do a lot of damage even when your actual damage numbers are really small. And yeah, there was the dilemma because the short blade skill tree, the short blade skills cost you need agility, that's the requirements, and I put a lot of points into strength for the penetration things. And I think I said I'm gonna I'm gonna keep gonna keep putting points into strength, and we'll just have a very simple short blade life. Uh, this is some kind of um. Well, I'm underground somewhere. Um, just decided to go underground, do whatever, try not to die as you do, and it says here rusty subterranean caves. So there's probably gonna be a lot of kutsus and stuff here. If I look at the map, that's probably those. So I don't really want to be here, and unfortunately, I kind of forgot what I did last time. So I might just run into something weird and die immediately. Action queue inconsistency, I don't like that. And my vision radius is very small because the forge is running out, I guess. And I guess now night vision mutation would be kind of neat. Also, the primary weapon is the primary arm is the head. Oh, I'm seeing here the head has penetration. The horns have penetration of 2. Um, so that's capped. Wait, no. It has penetration of 7. The 2 is the armor value, and it's as much as the steel dagger. Oops, as the steel dagger has, and as much as the claw would have. And what would be the cap? +3. So what's your base? I don't know. What's your base penetration? Anyway, oh yeah, I have multiple legs. I think. No, what was that? It was just because I have 2 pistols. That was the thing that confused me. And I remember now. I forgot to pick up like a cloak of some kind, so I'm just carrying this bag with me to carry more stuff, and I would continue to. That's probably one of those. Oh, it's okay. It's a nest. Uh, what confused me there? Oh, so when you're confused, everything is like all scrambled up. But if you remember how things were before, You can just keep doing things, kind of. I don't remember, I'm basically guessing. And it worked out somehow. So that was a psychic. A higher level one, I guess. Who fortunately didn't immediately blow up my brain. That reminds me. Key mapping. There was change. Wait the number of turns. Shift W. There was a change that this will either wait an amount of time you set, or it will wait until all of your abilities are off cooldown. Ouch. So that's pretty handy now. And I'm not doing a very good job at trying not to die because I'm kind of reckless. Shouldn't actually let two different enemies hit you at the same time. And that sounded like a chain gun turret. Yeah, I will steal a bit of water. Because there aren't really any... Like, you can't just go to a merchant. I'm scared now. If I can walk up to the chain gun turret, I can basically EMP it. But I might die walking up to it. What's the R4? Okay. So I got a bunch of lead slugs, which is very handy, even though I'm not actually using them much. Yeah, because I'm not actually using the shock blade skills, I could put some more points into the pistol skill tree. Except that one also needs agility, so it's probably the same problem. There's subterranean caves, bright shrooms, which are just, I don't know, which are pretty common and don't really aren't important of more mushrooms like some other things are. Like when you find what are they called? The big mushrooms that make liquids. I can't remember off the top of my head, but when you see those, there's probably mushrooms nearby, and you might get fungal infections. So, what's that? What's that? Active effect. Dazed. -4 agility, -4 intelligence, move speed penalty. So, upgrading horns is nice because that's the main weapon basically, and also every couple levels, I guess, increases the armor. But I guess electromagnetic pulse is probably the weakest way to spend a point. Regeneration, a single point doesn't do much, but when it gets high, it gets pretty useful. And Burrowing Claws are they take a lot of time to get going, which is why I'm using a steel dagger for now. But at some point, the burrowing claws will outscale the steel daggers because it has basically as much penetration as you have strength modifier, which when you put all of your points into strength can get pretty high. I'm going back because I realized I'm hungry. Where are the hostiles? Okay. Beetle jerky for some HP. I guess the Vine Wafer Sheaf isn't terrible. If it's one of those you have to drink less water effects, I guess it's still not very good. This is actually kind of okay, because you will probably drink water pretty frequently. Though 1 hour isn't a lot. Dead fish. I don't like this. This could mean that there's a face spider nearby. Which doesn't have to be a problem. That's a voider. I'm gonna get rid of the feral law. And of course you need to reload when you could really use some shooting. So why are there phase webs? Ouch. I mean, underground it's not like unthinkable that there would be a face spider nearby. But they're kind of annoying, like a lot of the phase enemies, because they ouch, because they're kind of terrifying enemies when you are out of phase, which is to say in the same phase as them. What happens if I get in there? Nothing. That's weird. Because you should actually you should keep phasing for a bit usually. But yeah, the annoying thing about them is, oh no, when you're not at the same level of phase, I guess, they will still interrupt your auto actions, like auto explore or what are the other things? Some other things, auto target. Yeah, auto target, auto attack. They will keep interrupting you. And you can't just kill them to get rid of them, because they're out of phase and they keep following you, and it's a bother. And I really would like a better light source. Okay, there's a lot of this. Okay, it's not just... Yeah, it's one of these things. Not just the annoying orbs that create a wall around you, but one of those annoying worms where you have to deduce where they are and then punch them. But at least these ones aren't as bad as the ones that make like bone walls, because those take a while to destroy. Please stop shooting. I'm glad my evasion is high enough now that I don't have to drink through all of my water skins because these annoying flowers are dehydrating me. Why is the stun gas? Just random stun gas? Mm. Okay, yeah, that explains it. Yeah, burn claws off. Don't just randomly dig holes somewhere. Oh, that's a mess. Now I'm letting it dig holes and it digs weird holes. I didn't do that myself. Thermal miner. Those are a bit scary. Which is to say, they have mines that actually affect me. Ouch. Well, not actually ouch. I caught on fire for a very brief moment, I guess. Like when there's a fungicide mine or something. That's... Yeah, don't really care about those, because what are they gonna do? I mean, in real life, it would still poison you. But I guess the fungicide in CUD is a bit friendlier. Or maybe it's more pedantic. Over there. Oh, it's just you. Not one of the really troublesome flowers. Or vines, I guess. But this is the kind of situation where this kind of not very good cooking effect kind of gets more useful, because now I'm actually drinking a lot of water, like you should do in real life, as long as you don't get water poisoning, or what the proper term for that is. Which is what happens when you drink a lot of water. So I don't know, if you try to drink a lot and you end up at like 5 liters or something, that's still kind of okay. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not like it will kill you. Probably. At least it won't kill you immediately, which would happen with like actual water poisoning. Oh, I ran away from the little turret. Want to get rid of it. Plants, plants and cod are so annoying. They keep making these weird walls, and they keep making me thirsty, and rusting my weapons, and why are you like this? Oh no. Oh no, I guess they'll spawn forever. Unless I somehow destroy the thing that spawns them. Which is probably, like with clockwork beetles, a really hard thing to destroy. Give me your bullets. Wow, I drank through like 20 drams of water just just because of those annoying plants. So I will sell a book. Be on the safe side. And what was that? This weird artifact. Magnetized boots. Oh yeah, I got the night vision goggles, for which I don't really have a decent power source. I'm famished. Oh no, this again. Oh, oh, oh! It points at the thing now. That's a good change. Guess star apple gem. Oh, okay. Not exciting, but it's fine. Actually, I wanna. There was some stairs that I didn't even have to make myself. So I will try to go downstairs. Oh no, there's already electric plants and things that shoot me, and one of those. So maybe not go downstairs here. You again. It might be a nicer place for going downstairs. Oh no. it's a weird image to shoot these plants with your pistols. Where are they going? What are they attacking? What looks more delicious than me? Oh, I immediately stopped bleeding. That's nice. Ah, I caught you. Oh no. All of my water. Hey, what's down here? Um, let's not. Oh no. Oh no, there might be, what are they? Centipedes? A centipede nest and a beetle nest. Oh, or just two centipede nests. Oh. I would like. I guess burrowing claws would be fine. Wanna get rid of this nest before I do the level up thing. Is there a second nest? Oh, that's actually helpful. Yeah, there's another nest. Okay. So, a random point. I think it went into horns. Not complaining. Oh, that got me another point of armor. And the burrowing claws do 1d3 damage. But they still have as much penetration as a steel dagger and less damage, so not yet. Oh, I forgot. Strength +4. So maybe that's more penetration now. So what are some good skills? Fasting away is nice, especially when you're underground, where resources can sometimes be short. Um, Customs and folklore is not too useful down here. Shake it off is nice. Persuasion. Well, menacing stare. Like half the skills are really good, and half the skills not as good because I don't have any allies and I don't really go to merchants a lot. I did say I'm not gonna go tinker and shield. I don't think I have one. Uh, Yes, I'm not gonna get that before I actually have a shield. Oh no, this one. So, um, basically, you drink less, you eat less, and everything lasts longer. That's pretty handy. And also shake it off uh, to get a bit more resilience against dazes and stuns. Oh, also less damage from poison. I don't know when. What was it always like this? I don't know because I always pick this because of the recovery from daze and what was the other one? Stuns. That's why I pick it. And poison is for most of the game irrelevant, except there's like a handful of enemies that really go all out on poison, and then it's like, oops, I never cared about poison, and now I'm dead. My torch. Oh yeah, that's more penetration now. Um, there might be some math to do, which is better. Um, at the latest, when I get another point into the Burring Claws, they will definitely be better than Steel Daggers. But then there's the Carbide Daggers, and who knows about those? It's also not too unlikely that you actually get decent weapons down here. But it's um not as guaranteed, I guess, as like uh killing a bunch of goat folk, because those always have carbide weapons. So if you really want carbide, that's one way to do it. Of course, the thing that gets you excited about carbide weapons is when like the merchant in your starting village sells carbide weapons, because that's a big advantage. By the time you get to goat folk and get their carbide weapons, uh, you hopefully already have carbide. But if you don't, there's a robot. Normality gas, that's also not scary for me. I don't know what happened there. I'm assuming there's a turret. Yes. For 2 damage. Oh, that might be 2 turrets. Now it gets a bit scary. That's, yeah, I guess that's 3 turrets. Oh. There might be a turret tinker down there. I can't even see them. I could dig my way around. Possibly. Ouch. They might have shot each other. Yeah, there's probably a turret tinker there. so I'm just not gonna bother. That's a bit risky, and there's not really much of a payoff. Especially when you're underground and you can just go wherever. Not like when you do a historic site or a story dungeon or something. Even with the historic sites, you could just give up on the cool artifact down there. Stop it! Wrong key. I hate trash monks, they keep shooting me. And that's what they get. The steel potter's knife. And the skull cap I can't wear because I have horns. I did not pick it up. Oh, that's actually better. So, I guess the burring claws still have to wait. Weird that the potter's knife is stronger than the dagger. That sounds like a weird idiom. Who's hostile? Who? Who? Who dares? Nobody. But I still don't have any any interesting ingredients. So I could just eat meat with meat. But that's a bit boring. I don't think it even does anything. +1 MA is nice. And that's kind of useful. Depending on the enemy. Also, wait a moment, I gotta do something real quick. Okay, I was just checking if my phone was gonna be noisy. But no, I actually turned it on silent. I did remember. And I also had a sip of water, because you gotta stay hydrated. Rust shrouded, I don't wanna be here. They're barely even trying. They're really just trying to kill me. Do I even have gloves? Foreskin gloves. What's that artifact? Electrobow. What's that cell? Combustion cell. There's not a lot of oil down here. guess by far the most uh, convenient fuel cell for this run, but also generally, is the one that runs with blood. You again. And this is why I took Shake It Off. And it did still take a while to shake it off. Well, I guess Shake It Off doesn't have to actually make it shorter every time. It's just more likely that it will be shorter. Defoliant Miner. 3 XP. And it's bleeding. It's bleeding oil. I pressed Alt Explore with the Burrowing Claws. That's why I dug around the weird plant matter. It wasn't because I was so frustrated with these annoying orbs of plant matter that keep spawning walls that I dug all the way around it. It was actually the game. How cool. Oh, rust shrouded. Also rust shrouded. Yeah, guess I just came back. But that's a thing that can happen when you're underground. You can end up walking in circles. I guess I will go to that screen that looks a bit unpleasant. But that wasn't very exciting. Usually it's a good idea to clear the screen, so you have a safe space to return to. Oh no. But that's just a bother in this kind of situation. No. Spectacles. I don't think I've actually used my slime glands this run. Okay. Sometimes the game says no. Please go back. Oh. What's in here? There's a couple of possibilities. But I gotta get rid of that nest. Turn off the burrowing claws so they don't keep attacking walls. So that's a face spider. See, very tough. That's why. That's why I didn't want that. A bizarre contraption. That's. Wait. Okay, I thought it was like a new tile for chairs, but I guess it's actually something real. I take the weird artifact. A laser rifle. I want to check was that. Yeah. One of those interesting corpses. I will take the steel butcher knife with me just because it's very light and I can sell it without having to carry a bunch of stuff with me. But you'll mostly just run into these Arcanauts here in the underground, and they don't really sell anything useful most of the time. But you can still sell them stuff. Oh, there's the carbide dagger. You can still sell them stuff just to get more water. Oops. Carbide. Who did you kill for all of this stuff? So I got a second electro ball. With two electro bows and a laser rifle, it might actually be a good idea to get the bow and rifle skill. Check bow and rifle. Oops. Because kickback is potentially useful, and it probably gives me more than the pistol skills at this point. Especially when I won't get the agility to get a lot of the other skills for the pistols. And without investment, rifles are just a lot better. Oh no. Probably don't wanna. Because if I attack one, all of them will attack me. This one is by themselves. Oh, yeah, of course. That's what they do. But it bled to death. Curious if I'm still below the desert canyons. really not playing optimally. Because considering I'm pretty good at kiting, this is really what I should be doing all of the time. Just get something to bleed and then run away. But it's also not very interesting to do that all of the time. And that's then probably how you completely forget to do that, and then it kills you. Because you weren't careful the one time it mattered. Yeah. Oh, you again. Botched. I'm curious if rifles or pistols have different accuracy. Because oh no, it's one of those. Okay. Uh. Whoa. 117 natural causes. A good run. And now I actually have cloak. And I don't really need to carry a bunch of stuff, so the bag isn't that useful for me. Because oh no. Oh, those are bad. But I don't want to run away because they does it show it here? No. Oh, bloody slimy metal strut. That might be it. They like to have rocket launchers. And is it an axe? Or okay, it was just the thing it was, and not a weird artifact. Oh no. Oh. It's just you. Usually they aren't by themselves. Ouch. What? 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 Oh? Oh no. Oh! Which button does things? Um... Space-time vortex. Where did that come from? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think any of those will help. Mm, nope. Just gotta fight my way out of this. Oh, God. Ah. Oh. I mean, it's not surprising that there's really troublesome enemies down here, because I'm suddenly at level 27. I can throw all of these away when I have the time, but I might die. I don't think I have anything to save me except sprinting away. Possibly digging my way through something, but the enemies can just follow me. God. I probably don't want to jump into those shafts, but of course. No, no. Ah. I have no idea where that space-time vortex came from. Did I just overlook it and walk into it? I mean, probably not. Those are like really obvious. It's not just a single tile, it's the effects around it. Huh. Yeah, I guess don't randomly end up 17 levels deeper than you were trying to be. I really don't know how that happened. And and I almost killed that enemy too. It just barely died. Badly wounded. I don't know where in the uh gelatinous hierarchy this one is. Don't think I've seen this before. Uh was there some kind of a mine or something? I'm really confused. And there's a lot of weird things that can happen underground, but usually they're like not you suddenly randomly teleport somewhere and get eaten. Usually not like that. Uh, uh, I don't know. It was kind of funny. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to watch that afterward and look out for things because it really just looked like I randomly teleported. Like there randomly was a space vortex uh nearby. I mean, there could have been some enemies I didn't see because torches are kind of bad. Uh, and I don't know about the Berethromite. Um, as mutants, they can have like weird mutations, like space time vortex. But they weren't hostile. They didn't attack me. They might have. Uh, it's possible that they threw a vortex toward the um what is the thing called, the mercurial, and then the mercurial ended somewhere else because you just end up at random in random places. Yeah. This is a thing that can happen when you play Caves of Cod, and especially when you just walk around the underground. And like, I I I I can imagine that a lot of people would just get really frustrated because it's like I randomly died basically. Um, but I think it was funny, mostly. But maybe my next cut run will have an actual gunslinger. Maybe that's one of the things I could do. Or instead of punching things with my burrowing claws that I ended up not using because normal daggers are better. I could do what I called carbide fist, carbide hand bones, a carbide hand bones run, where you also stack strength and then you punch things, and it's a bit more synergistic than with the short blades, because you actually want strength for your cutler skills, and you also want strength for the damage. Where with short blades you want strength for the damage, but agility for the skills. Kind of a weird thing. And yeah, might think about a Crusader Kings 3 campaign I can do. Um, yeah, as I said, I need like a concrete goal, so it's not like I just I just randomly stop somewhere and preferably a goal I can actually reach, because I'm still not that good at the game, and there's a lot of things I haven't figured out, and also it just takes a long time. But yeah, that was a relatively short one. But that's Caves of Cod for you. So thank you for watching. Um, there's an Easter break coming up. I might I will probably play too much Crusader Kings instead of studying for exams I should be studying for. But maybe I will I will at least stream that. So it's not just for me, but someone else gets something out of it too. And also, it's fun to share the weird things that happen in Crusader Kings. I do recommend that you that you watch what happens in that one. Even if you're not particularly interested in Crusader Kings, there's some strange situations that can happen in that game. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see each other. Bye.